Hello, Love Posse, and welcome to the last conversation of 2019. Before we begin, I would like to wish all of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad. Whatever you celebrate, may you have a healthy, happy, loving, peaceful, and abundant new year. Today's conversation. God is beyond our comprehension. You know, as a child, I remember family members, people at the church where I began my religious indoctrination. I remember people always saying, referring to this God as an angry God. And some would say the loving God. And I would think, even as a child, okay, there's this God, and people would refer to this God in the sky, right? A white man in the sky. And I would think, this doesn't sit right with me. There's this God who we are told is greater than us. But this God has these emotions of anger and love and likes to punish us. So I was resistant to that God because it didn't sit right with me. And I was resistant to the idea that this God was a man sitting in the sky looking down on us. Well, I've been on my spiritual journey for a long time. And from my experience, I have come to believe or have the perspective that God is beyond our comprehension. That there is no man or woman in the sky looking down on us. There's no white man or woman in the sky looking down on us, right? Sitting around punishing us, angry when we do this. Right? There is no being in the sky, right, engrossed in our lives with these emotions that we have that are fickle and change from here to there. That the concept of God is a human-made concept created by those who have no understanding at all. And some use the concept that they have manufactured intellectually with their limited intellect and understanding to control us. And not only that, as human beings, we like to compartmentalize and label things, give it a name, right? Because we want to be able to relate or know how to relate to something. We do it with people, right? With groups of people. Black people fit here. Hispanic people fit here. White people fit here. Asian people fit here. We even do it with nature and animals. They fit here, right? Resources for us to do whatever we will because we are the humans. But we can't do that with the mystery, with the unknown. Right? We need pointers, yes. So we've given pointers. God, beloved, Allah, Jah. We've given the great mystery pointers because we have to know, right? Everything has a name. So we have named the nameless. And even though we have named consciousness, we have to be aware on our journey that consciousness cannot be named. Consciousness cannot have emotions, human emotions attached to it. Consciousness is forever, instantly, constantly evolving. Therefore, we can never truly, fully know consciousness. The great teacher Lao Tzu said in the Tao Te Ching, the name that can be named is not the eternal name. That which we are reflections of. Earth is a reflection of. Nature, animals are reflections of. Flowers are a reflections of. Cannot be named, cannot be known other than through our relationship with it. Many of us say Father or Mother, God, given consciousness a gender. And we do that because of our ego, because of our wanting as humans to relate and to be connected, because we don't truly understand our relationship with the unknown, with the mystery. And we are wanting to feel connected. And we cannot not be connected because we are a reflection of that which we wish to be connected to. But we go in our mind and rationalize, right? And use our limited intellect, not moving beyond self and ego, not understanding that it's more than our five senses, that we have other senses that are more expansive than that which we can see, hear, taste, touch. That connect us and bind us. That we are. And once we understand that, we will be able to understand that the mystery, that the unknown, that consciousness, that which we, some of us, call God, and by other names, cannot be comprehended. That we are going about it in a way that is limiting, because our ego needs to have things in order. But But the mystery is random, right? That the mystery, that the unknown, forever evolving, has an order that is unrecognizable, unfamiliar to the mind. So the mind has to hang on to concepts and ideas of the mystery, of God, of consciousness, because that's all it knows. God is beyond our comprehension. We are connected even if the mind cannot understand the way in which we are connected. We are a reflection of consciousness even if the mind cannot understand. All of life, nature, animals, flowers, our food, are all reflections of consciousness, even if the mind is not yet developed enough to understand. So these ideas and concepts about a God in heaven are only that, ideas and concepts. That which we are reflections of, that exist in time and space, in the cosmos, that we cannot control or see. Cannot be comprehended. We, with our mind, have a minuscule, a pinprick understanding, if that, of that which we call God. And we have to accept that. That has to sit right with us. We have to be all right with that in order to grow and transform, to understand who we are, to understand our interconnection with all the other individualized reflections of the mystery. And you cannot get that understanding and that knowing from a book, right? A teacher can guide you, but cannot get you there. That understanding has to come from within, through you. On your path, on your journey. But we have to get there. We have to be all right with God is beyond our comprehension. We have to have a transpersonal orientation that creates that expansiveness, that encourages that expansiveness of not knowing fully and completely who that which we call God is. Whew. God is beyond our comprehension. Take some breaths with me. 3 breaths. Right. Allowing that to sit with you, marinate through you, in you, with you. One more. Yes, yes. Thank you all who have been with me throughout 2019. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I sure enough love you. I'll see you in 2020. Love, blessings. Namaste. Namaste.